Hi, GIs. Yeah, I need some light in here. My stomach's been hurting practically all day since I came back from that walk. But uh, I held a text conversation with, well, I mean, with my girl. Mm, You know, the only one that I was really close to that was a girl growing up. Um, like I said, I'm from the guys part of the hood. Got courted in by guys. So I'm the only female. So you know, I grew up with the guys. Wasn't always this feminine. Didn't look like no dyke or anything, but you know, I dressed more like the guys. Just had long hair. Basically a dude in a female's body. And I wasn't always like this. But well, anyways, I took an interest in Angel because you know, when I wasn't locked up a year here, a year there, you know, I was mostly, in um Shorty's parents' house. You know, I was welcome there. I'd stay with my dad a couple months after I got out, and I'd be back over at Shorty's mom's, whether him and Bati were there or not. And I was always welcome. You know, I slept on his sister's bedroom floor, and I was treated like one of the kids. What was my point? Oh, yeah, I took interest in Angel from the girl side of the hood because, you know, she grew up in, different homegirls' um, parents' house. You get me? But, she's a nurse now. And, when I couldn't walk, when I could only sit up with my spine brace, she'd travel all the way from Moreno Valley, where she lives, to wash my hair and shave my private parts and give me a bath, because I couldn't move. The only thing I could do was sit up with my spine brace, and she's trained for that sort of thing. Well, anyways, you know, I've been, I sent her a couple pictures lately, and she said, you need to go to the doctor. Well, I made a doctor's appointment, and I guess it was a virtual one, so I forgot it. And I told her that, I'd rather go to the emergency room. I haven't went to the emergency room because, people got COVID and I didn't want to catch it there, you know. But now I'd rather go to the emergency room. But I'm so far gone now. I told her that, I want to take somebody I love and trust, and she's always working, you know, and uh, Wino, you know, I don't know. Never know when he's gonna work or when he feels good. I can say names because you don't know these people, and I'm not saying their real names. Just Picasso's, And Nacho lives in San Diego, so that's kind of too far, And Shorty, when he comes down, I like to spend time with him. Like I said, I grew up in his parents' house, so I sent her a picture of my ID and, my medical. I don't know why I don't have my Medi-Cal in that little change purse I carry around, but I gotta find that because she wants to pick me up and go all the way to Moreno Valley and check me in the ER over there. I told her I'm having problems going to the bathroom, number two, now on my own. And sometimes I go for, sometimes over 2 weeks, sometimes over a week. And yeah, so, I have to find my Medi-Cal card. And, I still don't, I still have no way to pay rent. So I'm hoping that some of you guys have donated to that fundraiser for me. I would appreciate it if you do. Or, go to G-Rock, the THA Israelites channel, and share the fundraiser link for me. I got my little buddy here. And I'm trying to do the best I can. And come here, big butt. Oh, God, he's heavy. Hold on. Come here, big buddy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Look at my big buddy. You can't see him. You can't see him. But, yeah. So that's the way things are going. So we'll see how it pans out. Right, bud? You know what? When my best friend left, the one that I told you is young enough to be my oldest child. Because I introduced him to a girl, and I knew he was going to leave me sooner or later. But he left me with this, this little boy. And this little boy was blonde-haired, blue-eyed back then. He was 2 years old. And I was already attached, to Carlos and Mom and Pops that used to live downstairs. I didn't want something to be closer to and get more attached to. So I kept on, pushing this little buddy away. No. And Carlos would tell me, well, you have to keep him, because that's my cat. I want him, but I can't keep him, because his cat didn't like my cat, even the smell. And I would get upset at times and tell Carlos, here, take him. Take him. I can't get attached to something, But you know what? He is the best gift that I've ever gotten from San Pedro. He is the best thing that ever came out of this city. And I told you, this city is beautiful. It's visually beautiful. It's got a bridge with blue lights. It's got, down the street, it has streets with peacocks, wild peacocks running around. Visually it's beautiful. But I ended up becoming a target individual here. But this furry thing right here, born and raised in San Pedro. He's a Pirate Town cat. And he's just so loving and so calm and loves me. And when I'm in pain, sometimes he just cries. I was in the bathroom. Somebody I grew up with, somebody from the team just texted me. I was in the bathroom today having a hard time, in pain. I just got just got home. Well, home where I live. Yeah, it doesn't feel like home. It feels like home because my buddy's here. You get me? That's what makes it feel like home. And I'm in there in pain. And the bathroom door's wide open. But him, like a little gentleman, he's outside the bathroom door and he's crying because he knows I'm in pain. So, I feel blessed to have him. And I'm glad I did take him. And I'm glad I allowed myself to get close to something and love something. Because I'm 2 years old when I got him. And the accident, I believe it was October 31st of 2014. And I had him then. So, he's been here through a lot. And I really appreciate him. And he's a blessing. Because he makes me laugh when I'm crying. Or when I feel like crying. When I'm in pain. Or something, I pick him up. And I hold him and I pet him. And he makes me feel better. He don't take it away. But he makes me feel better. And he comforts me. And he's the sweetest little guy. And that's all I wanted to say. Well, I didn't know I wanted to say that. You get me? But I never know what I'm going to say when I come on here. And I don't know how to edit. But thank you guys. And thank you for bearing with me through all this darkness and sound problems and stuff like that. I super appreciate you guys. My stomach still hurts. Okay. Peace, love, and laughter. I love you guys.